Hello there, it's me, Lovosi Forex, and we are here uh, to talk about, trading. Sadly, the market, the Bitcoin crash, oh my goodness, it's crazy. The Bitcoin crash has crashed. The Bitcoin crash has crashed. Yeah, so this is part two of keep buying Bitcoin series. I know it's crazy. This Bitcoin crash is very crazy. It's probably the first time you've experienced something like this before. It's not my first time. Um, Personally, it's not my first time experiencing Bitcoin crash. So this Bitcoin crash is very interesting. To have my calculator because I really want to calculate how much Bitcoin has crashed. These crashes are insane. These crashes are the most insane. It reminds me of this crash that happened right here, right below the 200 day moving average. I'll never forget this crash. That's what this reminds me of. You know, it reminds me of this crash right here. It's just going lower and lower for like 2 3 months. And it's alright. I mean, you know, it also reminds me of this crash that happened here. Right? Notice the pattern has repeated, right? It's a crazy pattern, and you wouldn't have known the repeat of the pattern without without watching this video. Patterns repeat, and that's just how it goes. Um, okay, what am I trying to do here? Okay, all right, okay. Anyway, patterns repeat. So you see this here, right? There's another pattern there. So we have another pattern here. Now, what happened here, right here, is what's going to happen again, right? So I call it dips, right? So it happened here. One, it happened one. This is the two. Okay, I don't know what's happening there. Excuse me. It brought it down 12%. Trust me, it looks scary, I know, but it's not a big deal. What the hell? What am I doing? Sorry about that. Something is up with my trading view. Something is up. Okay. You will see the pattern repeat, right? Like it repeated here, and you can see every time it dropped was at 10% after the buy signal. So you see this buy signal here. That may drop 10% from the buy signal. So it's just a pattern, and the pattern has repeated. But obviously, there are some buy signals where it doesn't drop 10% from. But in this case, that's what happened, because from this buy signal here, it just went up, right? So the psychology in this market is insane. Uh, the psychology in this market is insane. Okay, what we are starting to notice as we are watching, you know, Bitcoin. What we're starting to notice is that there seems to be correlation going on here. There seems to be a pattern, and the pattern that's happening right now. It's nothing new, right? It's nothing new. I think on the last stream we spoke about this one here and how this one was. I think let's just do this. And how this one was one of the best stocks. Reason being, it had a dividend play, right? Then we also spoke about this one, but it crashed by 11%. Okay, so you know, we can just remove that there. And I remember telling you like to buy this one in the last, and you know, in the last video I said, oh, I think this one's a good buy. So I was observing Microsoft here. Then we look at gold. Now gold went up yesterday. The date it crashed from the top, which is crazy. So there was a major market correction. Now, you know, when you're buying these things, you really just have to master like how to study the psychology, you know, study the psychology of these things. This market crash that we are experiencing in Bitcoin is not something, you know, easy to digest. It really isn't, right? Let me see. Chart here. There's a crazy. The market is going right now. So this is my screen that I use on TradingView. I don't see any buying anything that's worth buying, but we can still check it out. Okay, if this one gave us a hammer signal, it would have been a good buy. If it gave us that hammer signal, it would have been a good buy, but it hasn't given us that hammer. So basically what we're looking for is a hammer, right? Sit on. Basically what we're looking for is a hammer sitting on a 50-day moving average. Kind of like what happened with Microsoft. Basically that's the system. That's my system. That's the one I use. Are there other systems, better systems out there? Yeah, probably, but you know, I'm gonna stick to mine. By the way, feel free to support the channel by signing up for a free Finviz account. It's a stock screener account. If you manage to sign up using my affiliate link, I'm going to, when I see my commission, I'm going to make sure I give you an exclusive video on how to use Finviz, because I used Finviz to find let me see what I use Finviz for. Alright, there's nothing. I used Finviz to find this Cisco here, and I used Finviz to find BNL. For Microsoft, I did this right here on TradingView, but I used Finviz to find these two. So support the channel. You know, check out Finviz. You know, check it out. That's that's the promotion I have right now. This video is in the description. That's the promotion I have just to support myself, and giving you this content. I'm promoting things to support myself. Okay, just to support myself, and to give you value, of course. As I'm talking in this video, I'm giving you value. So, for example, keep buying Bitcoin, because look, we can go back in the past, and you can see each time across the 200-day moving average, it found the bottom, and that's what happened even last time. It crossed the 200-day moving average right here and found the bottom, right? And that's what we're looking for. Let me see if I can open a Finviz screener, because I need to prove to you that Finviz is a powerful software. Now, the momentum stock that I saw last time, I did not trade well. It dropped, it crashed by 11%. So this time around, we won't use the screener on TradingView. We'll use the other screener. So we'll definitely share the screen with you. So I will definitely share the screen with you, because I'm looking at Finviz right now. But the key with Bitcoin is when it crashes the 200-day moving average. So will this crash continue? Most likely it will continue. But what's so special about this crash? And I know you're not able to see this, but what I love about this crash is the fact that it has chosen support on the last accumulation cycle. This is the best market crash I have ever seen in Bitcoin. Alright, let's see if I can show you Finviz, because that's what I'm promoting. Let's see if I can show you Finviz. Okay, perfect. So that's Finviz. And I just jumped the gun. I did not really prepare for this stream or nothing. So I have a Finviz account, and this is what I'm promoting. So I have this screener, the screener that I use to find Cisco and BNL, which is a real estate company. So this screen is very powerful, and okay, so right now there's nothing. Let's just do this. Any come here, we'll drop it down to S&P 500. So right now there is no play. The only play that's there is Cisco and Apple. So we have Apple here. So there are two plays right now: Apple stock and Cisco stock. Now this strategy is very powerful. Very powerful. So you can see right here. So for this weekend, we have, I think I'm going to talk about it again tomorrow. What I love about the price is the rocket boost strategy. So basically, the price is above the moving average, and also the price is above the 200-day moving average, and then it has to gap up. So in this case, it has gapped up right here, right? So you can kind of see. Oh yeah, by the way, the screener that I used is called Finviz. This is the screener I used, and as you can see right here, these are the stocks. All right, I focus on the Dow Jones. Now, if you don't have money and you want something affordable, you can just change to Russell 2000. Again, do not use margin when buying these stocks. Very, very important. Don't use margin. So if you wanted something affordable, you just change to Russell 3000. So just for Finviz, if you do, I will show you how to screen. So you can see already there's this screen here which you can copy, but you do not know the technicals, right? You need to know the technical analysis. Right now you just know the fundamental analysis. So you can see here we have BNL, right? We have PRM, we have NVRI. So ideally, especially when you're buying something that's affordable, you want to get something. What can I say? When you're buying something affordable, okay. When you're buying something that's affordable, you want to get when you're buying something that's affordable, you want to get what can I say? You want to get something that pays you dividends. All right, you want to get something that pays you dividends, and that's the whole point. So when you're buying something that's affordable, you want to get something that pays you dividends, and that's the power of what of technical analysis, right? Of technical analysis. So you want to get something that's affordable. So but you also want something that has dividends, so that even as you are holding, right, you are getting paid dividends. So I'm trying to see where the dividends is. Or was it written there? There's the dividends. Sorry about that. So you come to this financial tab here. All right. So find a broker that will pay you, dividends. The one that my mentor teams uses is called Interactive Brokers. So BNL has got the highest dividend. Now the reason why you want to buy the ones with dividends is because the ones with dividends have fundamental analysis, right? So in fact, not having a lot of money is very good, because it allows you to trade the Russell 2000, which has some fair dividends stocks. So BNL, we're going to add it to the watch list because it is still there. My goal is just to become a public powerful. My goal is that I want to become a powerful public I want to become a public and powerful public. I want to become a powerful and public streamer, because this will enable me, to render the world useful service that is needed, and and because it will yield me a financial return that will provide me with the necessary material things in life. I will become a public and powerful streamer, because this will enable me to render the world useful service that will enable me, so what I'm just trying to say is my declaration. All right, this is what I always tell myself. I always tell myself I'm going to become a powerful public speaker. I'm going to become a powerful public streamer, because this will enable me to render the world useful service that is needed, and because it will yield me a financial return that will provide me with the necessary material things in life. I will concentrate my mind upon this desire for 10 minutes daily, just before retiring at night, and just after arising in the morning, for the purpose of determining just how I shall proceed to transform it into reality. I know that I can become a powerful magnetic streamer, therefore I will permit nothing to interfere with my doing so. So that's my goal. Okay, that's my goal. So you have three powerful you have three powerful stuff to consider right here. Just give me like 10 minutes. I will be back. I just need to get some tea. Oh yeah, and this represents a morning star. So just check this out for like 10 minutes. I'll be back. Meanwhile, sign up for a Finviz account. So just check it out. I'll be back. I think I left some tea on the stove. I'll be back.